The Smurfs are still going strong. And did you know that they started off life as comic book characters and that they're still having adventures? The Smurfs have been adapted a lot, and so it's easy to not think back on their comic book origins. But they actually started off life in 1958 as supporting characters in Spirou magazine. They still have adventures, and courtesy of companies like Papercutz, who I'm pleased to be partnered with today, they are releasing some fun holiday fare. And you can bring some Smurftacular cheer to your holidays with Forever Smurfette, which was a Toy Insider holiday gift guide pick, the Smurfs Holiday Special, Smurf Tales Volume 13, which you can see I'm reading. They're all available from Papercutz, and you can also find the throws on Amazon. The Smurfs make me smile. They're just really fun. They can be enjoyed by anyone. The internet can do its thing, but the Smurfs stay Smurfs. Plus, they have an interesting and fun history, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. The Smurfs are Les Schtroumpfs, and they were created by Belgian artist Peo, though he used the pen name of Pierre Culliford at the time. And they weren't meant to be a big deal. They were created as one-off side characters. They were set to appear in the Johann and Peewit, or Johann and Pee-Louie story specifically. In the story, The Flute with Six Holes, or La Flûte à Six Trous. The Smurfs are introduced as side characters who the protagonist encounters, but they ended up being quite popular. You get to see a full appearance of them independently in Spirou and the Black Smurfs, and from there they took off. In 1959, they have their own adventures and merch. They're cute, they're endearing, they're cozy, and I don't just mean because the throws are comfortable, which they really are. However, some of you may be wondering, just what is a Smurf? Why are they called that? Well, actually, Smurf is not a real word. They're named that because of a joke. Pale forgot the French word for salt while out for dinner with a friend, fellow comic artist André Franquin, and that's the word he used to replace it, which does make me chuckle because then the Smurfs themselves will use Smurf as a verb and noun a lot. Now, the first collected set of standalone Smurf stories was from 1963, and by then their lore and tone was well established. It's really remarkable how unchanged they feel and how consistent they've been. Now, since 2010, Papercutz has been releasing translations, and the Papercutz books are great, they're fun, they're solid, they've reprinted a bunch of the classic ones too. Now, many may be more familiar with the Smurfs through their adaptations, particularly overseas. They really blew up with the Hanna-Barbera cartoon in 1981, and then there have of course been movies since, but there's something really fun about revisiting them in their original format. So if you like Smurfs and any of this sounds up your alley, you have some things to check out. Thanks again to Papercutz and of course to Peo for the Smurfs.